Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd do another video today. I did start to do one the day before yesterday. Got about 15 minutes into it. Next time I went down to add to it, I'd actually deleted it by accident off my phone. I was actually just going to do a video on the Ferrari, but I'm just going to do a bit of a video today, guys, let you know how I'm getting on with it all, and walk you through what I'm doing and what there is left to do. I actually started here last week earlier this week on the video, just showing that this was all, didn't have any of the carpets in it, and I needed to get it all fitted up. And as you can see, that is completely done now. All the carpets are in. If I turn the switch on, you see the light all comes on now. All the CD player, everything is back in the car. Everything that should be in there is back on there. So we are completely finished on the front end of the car. I've got the back bumper off today, and the reason I took that off was, number one, to put the grills in, and number two, there's quite a lot of red paint inside it. I don't want any signs that this was a red bumper. You can see quite a lot of it is flaking off there, so I'm actually, rather than paint it, I am going to clean that up and get all of that red paint off of that bumper before I put it back on. The other reason was I needed to set the exhaust pipe up. So both of the exhausts were sitting at the wrong angle, and I needed to get both of those correct. And as you can see here, there's a heat shield. The other side it wasn't in, so I need to put that in. Also, the F1 system was leaking. The copper washers was leaking, and as you can see, I've taken them out, I've drained out all the fluid, and I've put 4 new washers in there now, one on the top, one on the bottom, and torqued those up so there won't be no more leaking out of those. Obviously I didn't want it to turn up for a service. It's going on Thursday and there's all oil leaking out the bottom of it. It just looks terrible. In the engine bay, all I've got left to do is literally put those finishing covers on. Everything else in there is done. The passenger side, last time I said I hadn't done the door panel. As you can see now, the door panel is completely done. It's all fitted up. The kick plate's in. These side plates are all in. It is literally the roll bar hoop cover that I've got to put back in the car and a service, and we're pretty much going to be a day underneath it of putting all the under trays on, but that will be the end of it. That will definitely be the end of it. The other badge, I fitted that on the wing. They didn't quite fit too good, these badges. I ordered them online, but the corners were a little bit too sharp, so with a lot of persistence and file, we have managed to get those back down and get them exactly fitting perfect in that hole. Guys, that is about it for the car at the moment. The service, I was going to take it for a service, and it was actually £1,900 plus VAT. I think I've mentioned before how spiteful and expensive it is, and it is expensive for the parts. I did get a rough price off of them for the parts, and I just wanted to show you the parts that I ordered and the prices that I paid. So we've got 2 auxiliary belts there. There's the third auxiliary belt. So you've got the water pump belt, the aircon belt, and the main ancillary belt. Oil filter, genuine Ferrari. I'm not going to pull them right out of this bag because they're quite tight, but I'll need to get the other one of those out because it's open. But I've got 2 Daco cam belts in there, guys. You can probably see in that bag there. And I ordered these from the company. They're Hill Engineering. Sorry, I'm just trying to get one open, guys, to show you the difference. They're Hill Engineering tensioners, cam belt tensioners, and as you can see, they're like uprated and they're absolutely beautiful. You can't really see it because the light's quite poor, but they're the originals and they're rusty around the edges. They're quite lumpy and bumpy. That's why I won't drive the car. Guys, the Ferrari is actually £60 with a VAT. Now these are uprated, and any Ferrari garage fits these to your car. They're actually £120 each, all in. So I saved myself quite a bit of money there. The oil filter, the 3 ancillary belts, the 2 cam belts, and somewhere in here I have a sump washer, and I can show you, I'm sure it was, I'm just going to get the price, the total price. The total price with a VAT was £122.39. Now guys, that was for 2 cam belts, an oil filter, a drain plug washer, and 3 auxiliary belts. I mean, you can't get better than that. I don't know why these other garages try and charge you so much money for the parts. It's absolutely unbelievable. Sorry about the short pause in the video there. I've been waiting for my friend to come in. He's working out the back. I just needed his help just to chuck the bumper on and try it. Now I've put the grills in just to make sure that those exhausts are uniform, both sides. Earlier on, one of them was a bit lower than the other. That one was a little bit further to the left, so it is quite awkward. It does take 2 of you, and it certainly takes 2 people to stick the bumper on. So you can see a gap in the, it's not actually, it's just loosely hooked on there, just that it's all rounded up. But you know, these parts, I mean, that's unbelievable what they wanted to charge. It is now going to another Ferrari garage. I'll let you know more about it when it does come back. But they're actually charging me £500 to fit both the cam belts, change the oil filter, and supply and change the oil in the engine. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be at the end of next week, Wednesday stroke Thursday. I have now had the key fob repaired, so that is all working. So we're pretty much good to go. Everything's ready. I'm happy with it. I've given it another good hoover out and I haven't given it a mega clean, but I've given it a good clean, hoovered it out, got both of those door panels fitted up. They really do make a difference. I wish there was a bit more light in here to show you underneath the bonnet here everything that I've done, but you can see it now. I'm standing in this light. All the carpets are in there. I did have the scuttle panel powder coated like I said I was going to. That come out absolutely beautiful. I need to go around just touch up all the nuts, and this cap for the brake fluid I do need to whip over and have that redone, because obviously it looks black and white now. It looks completely different, where that's like new and that's obviously the old one. The gasket there, it all wants a good clean. It's got to have a new pollen filter in it anyway. And yesterday, after I finished doing what I was doing on the car, I did give the driver's side of it a bit of a polish. You can probably see there's quite a lot of dust on the car. It's quite dusty, but I had it covered up all night. And this side I did really polish yesterday, and you can just see how nice it does come up. Also, I have had the tyres put on now, so it has got all that will be a wrap for today. I haven't really got anything else to say about it. We're going to get it over for a service. Hopefully next week it'll be outside. We'll be able to run it up. We'll be able to do a walk around it, and it should be completely finished. It's just slotting it in. It's time, it's gaps, when they can fit it in, when other people can do other bits. But we are pretty much there with it now. I can't wait to get it up on the 2-poster ramp, get it up in the air, get all those under trays on it, get all the wheel arch liners in it, and that will be the day that I take it home, and it will be completely finished. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers. I've had over 1,000 in the last 24 hours. Another one of my videos doing really well, which is really exciting for me. It's really nice. I've had some really positive comments, some nice comments from new subscribers, a couple of quite nasty comments. I don't know why you bother, I'd just remove them, but there you go, you always get one, don't you? But yeah guys, thank you very much. Don't forget, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, share my videos, and I'll see you later on in the week with an update on the Fiesta. It is coming back from the paint shop. We'll get that all put together, get it nipped in the bud, and that will be another one done, ready to sell. I'll see you in the next one.